Hi everybody, this is my personal power map. I kind of made my own because I was coloring with my nephew anyway, so I figured two birds, one stone. So I will start with my skills. I think I'm pretty good at active listening. I make sure I ask questions and get clarifications, especially working with teenagers who aren't necessarily the best at communicating, or they don't know how to express how they're feeling. So I definitely have to ask questions to make sure that I know what they're asking and what they need. Also, I think teenagers, as all of us as teenagers, kind of talk in code. You know, they have their own lingo and stuff, and at some point I'm just like, look, I'm old. I'm in my mid-30s and I do not know what you're talking about. And usually, you know, the kids will laugh and kind of talk to me. So that usually works. It's pretty good. Communication is also really important, verbal and written, because you know, clients usually have a ton of people working for them, or hopefully they do, and so everybody on a treatment team needs to be on the same page, otherwise we're setting the kid up for failure. But most importantly, obviously, you have to talk to the client, because if you have these grandiose expectations of them and they can't, it's just unrealistic, then you need to problem solve, and if you don't ask, they probably won't tell you. So that's pretty important. Boundaries is pretty big for me, because working with kids, you know, they say stuff like, oh, we're friends, right? Or why don't you just adopt me? Or don't tell anyone, or promise me this. And I never ever want to let them down or put myself in that position. So I make sure I tell them, look, I'm your advocate. I will speak up for you when you can't find your voice. I will encourage you. I will remind you of your strengths. But your success and your safety are my main concerns. And so I make sure that they know, obviously, as we have to tell them, that I'm also a mandated reporter. So I just want to make sure that those boundaries are clear, and then we can work on the relationship from there. Empathy, I think you need if you're going to be a social worker. It's just a prerequisite, basically. Patience, I think being cussed at for 40 minutes straight, or being chased around with like a knife, for all the crazy situations we find ourselves in, I think I do a pretty good job at being professional and patient. The knowledge of the stages are super important, because you have to recognize a baseline for where clients are at so you can meet them where they're at, because if you don't do that, then once again you're setting them up for failure. So you need to know where they are. Organizational skills, obviously social workers just need it. It's not something that you can decide if you have. You need it because you have so many meetings and paperwork to do that if something falls through the crack, it's on you, and it affects your clients. Also, you can't have poor time management skills and model that to your clients, otherwise they'll never take you seriously, so there's that. I'm already at 3 minutes. Experiences, that's just my work experiences. I'm not sure if that's what that meant, but I'll let you read that, because I'm sure that's what a lot of us do, or have done anyway. Resources. So the cool thing about working with OYA kids, Oregon Youth Authority kids, is I was the point person for their probation or parole officers. And I feel like I've met some really good ones over the years, and that I can reach out to them if I have a question or if I need help with something. They were always so supportive, which was awesome. Coworkers and supervisors, past and present, I've kept in touch with, so I can definitely reach out to them. I have a few friends in the social work field, so if I ever feel like I need to commiserate or ask for advice, I can reach out to them. And my sisters, 2 of them are very supportive. My personal qualities, I think I'm calm. I think you kind of have to be in this job. Non-judgmental. I never ever want to go in assuming I know something about someone, because then you're a jerk, and I don't want to do that. I am reliable. I'm smart. I think I'm funny, and I'm honest. So I think those things are kind of pretty important, and I bet you a lot of us have the same qualities like that. So that is my personal power map. Thanks so much. Bye.